Hey, it's Vaughn and welcome back to Fallout 4, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we had some major revelations. Yeah, I was like, something's wrong there. Revelations. This is our son, Sean. We finally found him. That was the goal of this entire main story. Turns out he's an old man. He's even older than us, and he is the head of the Institute. I'm assuming most people knew that already, so excuse me if I don't sound completely flabbergasted. I have played through this before. If that wasn't clear, this is not a blind Let's Play. But, yeah, very interesting plot twist nevertheless. Let's take a look at our Pip-Boy and see what we have to do. Institutionalize. Meet the division leaders, which are 4 scientific leaders in the Institute, respective heads of their departments. We also still have the Brotherhood of Steel quest from within. And I think we'll do that one first because we need to find Dr. Madison Lee, and she is actually one of the department heads. So 2 birds with 1 stone and all of that. Now sometimes this thing is blocked off like this with these metal shades, and I forget exactly how the hell to get out of here. This is like the director's room, our son Sean being the director, and I need to leave. Okay, that's right, we need to go into this main atrium area. We can jump down and explore the Institute.
Need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the 3rd primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know.
Father as we have.
Most of them have lasted.
This person, Allie Fillmore, is actually one of the heads of the departments that we need to meet.
You really are here.
Well,
all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious. If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with Sean. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Goodbye, then. I can't argue with that.
Yeah, I have noticed that a lot of the conversations with these people are incredibly boring, and this is one of the reasons I'm not going to side with the Institute. Well, never say never. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I'm probably not going to side with the Institute. It's because I never really was into science that much, personally. I mean, science was cool and everything, but I hated math, I hated physics and all that sort of stuff. And I never create characters in video games that are like scientific oriented or anything like that. So it just doesn't seem like a good fit for not only this character, but any character that I create.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Where are you going? I thought you wanted to talk.
You're the one leaving, you crazy woman. No,
Oh, it's
don't. There we go.
You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
No, I just want to talk.
Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them, why would they want me back?
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
I wonder if there's another way to convince Madison to rejoin the Brotherhood if you don't have the applicable charisma points. Because obviously we had to pass 3 speech checks, one of which was red. Synth relay grenade, I don't think those are going to do anything for us unless we progress further into the Institute quest line. So if you guys aren't understanding, the Institute is a faction that we can join now. We can side with the Institute. We can do quests for the Institute. However, we are not going to be doing that. So even though it says return to Elder Maxon, I'm pretty sure we are not able to fast travel in and out of the Institute until we meet the rest of the leaders. So let's go meet the other 2 people. Alright, so we have one to the right and one to the left. I'm not sure where Bioscience is. I think it's to the left. And we want to save that one for last. Yes, this is going to be synth retention. Let's head inside.
Heading over to robotics to knock some
We're all
heads
looking
together.
forward to it now.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft?
Hi, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a 3rd-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Why does it matter?
If there is some defect in Courser combat programming, then it must be identified and corrected. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Okay. So there are 4 major departments. That's what's going on here. We've met the heads of 3 of them, and we have one final person to meet, which is going to be the head of the Bioscience department. And there's also something we need to do in the Bioscience department as well, relating to Virgil. So, into the Institute Bioscience. Alrighty.
Reports on batch 274.
Not yet. I've been reviewing.
Doc.
I wonder how
Welcome.
the Warwick family
So
is
good to
doing.
have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally
Clayton
must be close to
Holdren,
10 years old
head
by
of the
now.
Bioscience
It's
Division.
remarkable
I
that any
can't
child
wait for you
can
to see the
survive
work
for
we're
so
doing.
long up there, don't
It's
you think?
truly amazing.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's not why I'm here.
Of course, I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. I promise I'll keep it short. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Okay, we can now fast travel to and from the Institute. Now, the last time I did this quest, I found it completely by accident. So I need to see if it's in our miscellaneous objectives. We're looking for something related to Virgil. Yeah, they don't actually give you a quest for this. You sort of have to figure it out yourself, which, like I said, is exactly what I did. And I think it's going to be related to the bioscience area. In fact, it might be right over here. FEV lab entry terminal. Yes. Oh, but we don't have a master level of hacking, do we?
No way I'm cracking this.
Damn. Okay, so the FEV is the forced evolutionary virus, which is used to turn people into super mutants. By the way, here are the gorillas they were referencing. Okay, I actually didn't come in through this way, though. I came in through a different way. I don't think it was through here, but let me just see just in case. It looks like this is leading to the FEV area. Maybe not, though. No, definitely not. So I may need to find that door again. I don't think... They're definitely not going to make you need to have a master level of hacking. Okay, it actually might be this way. I think it is, actually. So, let's go into Sneak. Yes, it said FEV Lab. We'll go ahead and open this. Oh, I don't have the unbreakable lockpick on this character. For some reason, I thought I did. Okay, come on. It's Novice. Where is it? Where's the sweet spot? Thank you.
Yes.
Alright, so everything looks dilapidated compared to what we've already seen in the Institute. And the music has stopped abruptly, and also there are tripwires. And this is a dead synth. So very creepy vibe. And keep in mind, the last time I did this, I did not know this was leading to the Virgil objective. I thought this was like just something completely out of the ordinary, and I was like, oh my god, what are we gonna find in here? I was so excited. What do these buttons do? What did that do? That just closed the door. Okay. Anything else in here? Not that I am seeing. I remember this place being fairly lengthy. Why am I not seeing this thing's health? Huh, that's weird. I thought it was gonna be invincible or something. Oh! Oh man, there's actually a couple turrets in here. Get in the doorway. Okay, it's time for a grenade. Did that take out both of them? It looks like it did. Alright, we are still in caution. Yeah, so just keep in mind, like the first time I ever did this, I was moving forward and I was like, oh my god, what have I stumbled upon? And it is cool. It is sort of like completely out of the way because they don't, like I said, they don't give you a miscellaneous or an actual quest leading you here. So you do have to find it yourself. Nice. There are some hints, of course. Oh boy, we have an Assaultron up ahead. There are some hints, of course. Virgil does say that he was a part of the Bioscience. Oh my god, it's saying that's doing no damage to this. Okay, I think we're going to be better off trying to sneak past this thing. Yes, go that way. I'm going to move right past you.
Area not secure.
And close that door. My god. Okay, I remember there was nothing really inside any of these rooms. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember seeing anything. I actually remember being disappointed because there was nothing, and I was like, okay, what is the point of this location then? Alright, let's deactivate this. And let's see. We have a terminal to our right.
Weapons cold.
Back in caution, which is good. I think we just have that Assaultron. This requires the terminal. Okay, turret control. I think we've killed all of them, but we'll deactivate them just in case. Remote door control. Open that. Let's see what's behind this door. Another terminal, which is going to be the same thing, obviously. And here we go. Alright, so I know where this thing is. It can be really inconspicuous if you're not looking for it. Here we have the experimental serum. And also in this room are a bunch of containers with super mutants. And there are a couple of things that we want to find. Namely, this holotape.
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood. This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division, March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board, exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
Oh, I didn't fully grasp this the last time I was here. I thought they were just, like, experimenting on people, sure, like, obviously evil, mad scientist stuff. But now I'm noticing things, so this thing is broken out of. They must have used Virgil as an experiment, and he broke out and escaped the Institute. Holy crap, I didn't realize that. I thought like he offered himself up to be tested or something. I'm not exactly still sure on what went on here, but I think that's what happened.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to do it for episode 32 of Let's Play Fallout 4. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.